Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. It's 10 a.m. in Madrid. It's 17th of July, 2016. And I have announced this Hangout, Google Hangout, how to create your most passionate work. But unfortunately, when I got started, I have a technical problem with my camera. So now I have started a new one, and I'm not sure people are going to be able to see that there is a new one. But this is my commitment, so I'm just going to go for it. I can see that Andre had joined, and hopefully other people that wanted to join can find us. Andre, do you have a camera?
Yes.
I don't see your image.
Really? I subscribed. I will try to do it. 1 second.
I can see your images wants to come through.
Yeah.
Wants to come through.
Wants to come through. Yeah, 1 second. No, it's not one.
Maybe you want to do like me, restart the computer, because that's what I did this morning. I have a problem with the camera, so I had to restart.
No, for the first time we're doing this, so we want to. Yeah. So this is me.
There is an icon. There is a camera icon as well.
I see.
So if the camera icon is crossed, is that your camera is not working? Oh, okay. I see you now. Okay, I'm going to click in your image. You're with Tatiana. Yeah. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello. Thank you for joining us.
Hi.
Hopefully other people can also find me, because I created a new Hangout in the last 5 minutes, because in the first one I had difficulties with my camera, so I had to restart my computer. But if they're in Google Plus, they should be able to see the invitation. Anyway, we're going to get started because
Laura is writing also.
Who's that?
Laura.
Laura is asking, will the link also change?
Yeah, the link will change. She needs to go to Google Plus to Marie Madurado.
But maybe has she got a new invitation or something?
No, can you give me her address and I will invite her? Give me her email address and I will send her a personal invitation.
Okay. Because
if you type it in the chat.
What is the chat?
Via.
Okay, just a second.
Via email. Yeah. And
okay.
I will also send to Sergio the same.
Okay, wonderful. This is going to be recorded just like this into my YouTube channel, and I want you to know that we are broadcasting live to the internet, right? So just as a reminder, but I think that people know that there could be these glitches in trying to do something live. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to invite right now Laura.
Maybe you can send me the link to my email, so I forward them. It will be fast.
Yes. That's
Fanta, you're live.
Your dog, right? Fanta.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on a minute. I'm sending the invitation.
Oh, another person is asking.
Okay. Okay, so I just sent the invitation, but I'm going to get the link better.
Yeah. We need a link, so we post it again. So.
Actually, we can forward it again to everybody.
Yeah, this will do. Yeah. Just we need.
Let's just wait a little bit.
I don't get a link from you yet.
Okay, no, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Okay, I just got it, and I'm going to paste it in the chat.
You posted in a chat.
Yes.
Okay.
That should be. Can you see it?
Yes.
That should be the link of this one that I just created.
Okay.
It's very important that what you do, you're really passionate about, because otherwise you can get stressed by these type of things. So that's one of the things that we are going to talk about, to be really passionate, because the passion is not only that, the activity that you like, but it's also a state of mind. So a very high energy state of mind. And when you are in that high energy, stress has more difficulties catching up with you. So what you're going to do, you're going to send this link to everybody, right? Telling them that there is a new Hangout. So in the meantime, I just wanted to introduce myself, because since this is broadcasted to the wider internet, and my name is Marie Madurado, and from mariemadurado.com. And one of the things that I do is to help put passion in the center of our productivity, our performance, in our life, in order to have a more productive life, a happier life. I think the passion, the way I understand it, and the way we understand it in the passion test community, because I've been trained in a methodology called passion test, is really useful to live a life in which we do something that we love, and also we're really productive at it, and we can even make our life from it. Whether you are working as an entrepreneur or you are working for a corporation, having that kind of energy is really going to help you to achieve results without stress. And I think that that's what everybody is looking for, really. Do you want to say something, Andre, Tatiana?
Yeah, I will. I really try to concentrate on you, but I also send in a link. So
okay, so stay with that. I'm just going to start putting a few more ideas.
Almost done. So you have some link.
I start putting a few ideas in.
The question is, do you see other members? Because Laura said she joined.
Not yet.
But will we see her also if she will join?
Yes. If she joins and she's not here, she may have joined the wrong event.
Yeah, but I can talk. I'm watching, but I can talk. I think she sees the live kind of.
Is she seeing the live event?
Yeah, I think she.
Tell her also that I have sent her an invitation.
Oh, Joanna also joined.
Okay, so they are watching, but they are not able to join in.
Yeah, Joanna also wrote that she can't talk.
Yeah, they hear everything, so.
Yeah.
They can hear everything, but they can't. Ask Laura if she had tried to accept the invitation that I sent.
You can tell her directly, actually.
Laura, hi. Sorry that you can join. I'd like to see you on the screen. And I have sent you an invitation to your email address. So you may receive that in a different email. And in the meantime, you can ask questions in the chat. And also, someone else who wants to join, please post your email. And I will send you.
She accepted. Yes, she accepted.
She has accepted?
Yeah.
And it's not coming through? Wow.
I've sent the link to the group.
Yeah.
Me myself didn't get it. So,
I am going to send Laura another invitation, because sometimes the first one may not come through. So I'm sending another invitation.
I sent to IMBA students to our list. So.
Okay, here it is. Another invitation to Laura. Laura, you will receive another invitation. Hopefully you can join. So what is happening here is a very much an indication of what to do when you connect with a no tension. You know, that's the third step that we are going to talk about today. That is intention, attention, no tension. And the intention, the first step is to really decide what do you want to create. And what I want to create this morning is a really great experience for everybody involved. But so I'm putting attention to that by taking action. And then applying no tension means that things may not go as you expect. Obviously, I was not expecting this morning these technical problems. And the results that you want may come completely through another way that you don't expect, right? But when we attach to the way we expect things, we get really stressed because I had taken this action and this should have happened this way. So we go completely off our passion. So doing this method, the passion test, means coming back again and again to what it is that you want to create, right? This morning, I want to create a great experience. So in order to create a great experience, I need to be in my calm, in my peace of mind. If I get stressed, I'm not going to create a good experience for anybody. And is this what I expected? No. Right? Does it happen to you, Tatiana, Andrei, that sometimes you want to produce something in a particular schedule, in a particular way, and it doesn't happen that way? I'm going to put you on the camera.
Yes, of course.
Right.
Yeah. It's just, I guess it happens regularly. So you wait, then you see that something interrupts and you just, yeah, or you find a way how to cope with it, or you just miss it somehow and just continue doing what you do. Yeah.
Actually, in the university, they teach us to deal with it, because in business you don't not always, and actually in most of the cases it doesn't work as you planned in startups, for example. So
right.
that if what you're gonna do will not go like you planned.
That's right. And we call it in the passion test to be open to the way life shows up. You know, to be open to those possibilities, because when you're not open, you are missing the gift. You know, I don't know right now what's the gift, or not being able to see Laura, not being able to see the other people, which I was very much looking forward to it. But when I know that there is a gift in everything, that it's much easier for me to stay in the calm, you know. And today we are going to we're going to talk about how to create your most passionate work. And the first thing that I wanted to do, the first word in which I wanted to put emphasis is the word create. Because just saying that implies that we are creators and that we can create what we want to create, provided that we have clarity in what it is that we want to create. But many people live in another paradigm, the paradigm that I call the victim paradigm. It's like, oh no, I cannot have my most passionate work. I cannot create it. It has to come from outside. They had to give it to me. They had to give it to me, and they don't appreciate me enough. Mm-hmm. So I don't get my most passionate work because they, whoever those days are the ones who are controlling my destiny. That's what I call the victim paradigm. When you are in the creator paradigm, you create your reality. You create your most passionate work by taking action, massive action. First, obtaining the clarity of what it is that you want to create. Secondly, taking action, but without attaching that things are going to happen in a particular schedule. And third, letting go after you taking massive action. And this creator paradigm, what do you think about that? Do you think that we can create our own reality?
Yeah. Well, you can call it consciousness. So if you are conscious, then you look at yourself from the side, and you reflect on what you do. And in this case, you're for sure not in a victim paradigm.
Right.
But when you look at the things, from the perspective that somebody owes you something, well, of course, it's and it depends on.
Right.
I think it's also a lot of culture involved into that. So, because in some cultures, it's, people blame others, and in some cultures, I mean, also praise others.
Right, right. Sergey, I got you, Sergey, suddenly. Sorry.
Sergio is also here, actually.
Sorry. Hello, Sergio. I meant Andre. Andre, you talk about cultures, but I am really.
Laura really wants to talk.
Laura wants to say something. Post something in the chat.
Maybe, yeah. One second. Yeah, of course you can do it on the chat, but I think we can spend 2 more minutes and connect, because it will be more efficient, and otherwise it will be,
Yes,
it's nice to have discussion. Yes. So I think I've sent a link to the group, to our group. So maybe we can wait for a moment and.
Okay, all right. Let me make completely 100% sure that the link is correct.
Yes.
Please.
Okay. Because it's not working, so Laura tries, and
she said it's not working.
And her email, yeah, and she got the link and watching, and maybe you need to go for. Well, I did nothing special. It's for Laura. I'm telling. I did nothing special. It asked me if I want to join and what is my name, and I typed my name, and I said I'm gonna join. And that's it. So actually, and it started working, and then I received a question if I gonna participate, and I said yes, I'm gonna participate. So that was it. Yes,
right.
I did the same. So
right, I see a message from Sergio Valero here.
Yeah.
And I see, and so I'm trying to link up with him. So Sergio Valero, I want to add him, and then I'm going to see if I can go and give him a private invitation.
Yeah, can you send it to her? I will send
other email.
Yeah.
To Laura.
I will send you.
No, I cannot send him a private invitation because there are too many, and I can't identify him.
Okay, I will send you her email, her private email to your email.
Hold on, there is a link here again from this event. It may look a little bit different.
Marina sent us new link.
I send you a new link.
Oh yeah.
Could you try that one?
Yes. Actually, this is the correct link, I think, because I see it also.
Right, that's the correct link. Let me try to see it in another browser to see if it goes to this.
No, I think the problem was with the link. So we just.
The problem was with the link.
Send a new link, and I will.
Right. Sorry, the problem was with the link, and then yeah, it's not that easy. I have so many screens open that all right, so hopefully now this is the link, and my apologies to everybody who's watching. My apologies with everybody that's watching. Really,
it's a new actually application for us. I never used it before.
It's a test. It's a test for me to apply the no tension, to make sure that I live what I preach. We had to be the teachers that live the teachings. Yeah, for all of us. So This is really a test. So now I expect to see all these wonderful people, Laura, Sergio, joining. That will be awesome.
Some people, yeah. I will send the link now.
That will be really good. I remember being in an event. There was this this teacher. Oh, Laura Trump joined. Laura, so nice to see you. Wow, now I want to hear you. Say something. No sound yet. Check out your microphone icon to make sure that oh, Sergio as well. Hi, Sergio. Sergio. Oh, hi. Hi. How are you? Say something. Oh, I can hear you now, Laura. Make sure that. Oh, Sergio as well. Hi, Sergio.
Hello. Hi.
Hello, Sergio. Nice to see you. Let's see, Laura. Laura. You were. No, you are muted. You're muted. Look at your microphone. There is a microphone icon on the top. Is it crossed? No? You may have to reboot your computer. Hello, Sergio. How are you?
Hello. Greetings from Tanzania.
From Tanzania?
Yeah.
Yes.
Tanzania? Are you kidding me?
No, I am not. The internet here sometimes is good, sometimes it's not good, and it's quite unstable. So perhaps eventually I will go out, but I will try to return.
What are you doing in Tanzania?
Helen and I, we're working in our final project for a Dutch company who has operations here, and yes, we are here.
Yeah, I'm so glad you joined. I'm so glad you joined. Thank you so much for. What time is over there?
No, thank you, thank you. It's 11:30.
11:30. So the difference is not so much. And Andre and Tatiana, where are you joining from?
Yeah, we are from Netherlands.
From the Netherlands, right? In the wonderful Nie and Rodi
Yes.
Business School. And Laura is having difficulties with. Laura, say something. Oh no, I can't hear you. Oh, it's frustrating.
Laura, try not to use your earrings. Just try to use normal
Earphones.
earphones. Yes.
Earphones.
No.
Perhaps if you unplug the earphones.
Yes.
Unplug the earphones. Yes. No. Okay. I will say reboot your computer because this morning I have a problem with my video.
Maybe your mic is just not working. So
You do these calls normally, right, Laura? You do calls with video and audio. So I'll say reboot your computer because this morning, for example, my computer was not detecting the camera. That has been the whole problem with the Hangout. And when I rebooted, it detected the camera. So yeah, we wait for you. I'm going to ask Sergio. In the meantime, I'm going to ask Sergio.
Yes.
What is it for you? What's for you important in creating your most passionate work? What's the most important factor there? Why you want to create a most passionate work?
The most important factor for me is to know what you want in life and do something that is meaningful for me.
Right, right.
And I mean, like I told you last time, I have a very clear mission in life, and I also have a professional mission. So this is the most important way for me to do so. Yes.
That is wonderful. That's wonderful. You are kind of stealing my line because I was going to talk about meaningful. So yes, I was going to talk about meaningful, but I will link it with what I wanted to say. And Tatiana and Andrei, why is it important for you to have a passionate work?
Yeah, because passion helps to helps to achieve the better result, I guess. If I'm making something with passion,
right,
I make better performance.
Right.
For me, I think I don't get tired.
Right, right.
Important. I just wanted to say that Laura is rebooting and she will join us later. And Joanna is also hearing us, but she cannot join for some reason, I don't know. So, but she's with us.
Hello, Joanna.
She's listening.
John?
Joanna.
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 Joanna. She has a new link, but she can't join.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe internet. I don't know.
Right. Okay, but she's listening.
Yeah, she's listening.
Okay. Hello, Joanna. Sorry. Hopefully you can put something in the chat.
Yeah.
Or you're saying things to Andre, right?
Yeah. Then I will try.
Try the second link that that Andre sent.
Yeah.
Perhaps that's the issue. So far you have touched exactly on the issues that I wanted to talk about. The issue of doing something that is meaningful to you. You have touched on the issue of not being tired. I think that is something that is really the story of my life. For me, I have worked in jobs that I liked, but I was younger and I have a lot of energy. And even if these jobs did not return energy to me, I could still go on because I have a lot of energy. But that is not sustainable, because it's like a bank account in which you take and take and take and take, but you never put money back. Eventually, it's going to go into red numbers. So when you're doing something that you can do, because as a human being we have the capability to do a lot of things, but you can do it, but you don't love to do it. It's like you are taking from your system, but you're not putting anything back, because that meaning is what is going to give you back the energy that you're putting, right? So very soon you're going to be depleted. You're going to be like in a spiritual red numbers, and you're not going to be able to go on. So basically, it's not sustainable for entrepreneurs. It's not sustainable for corporations. And then it's when companies start saying things like, or my people they take a lot of sick leave. They call sick, and I know they are not sick, but they don't want to come, or they actually become sick because the body is being depleted of that thing that it moves us, that spirit that moves us. That's what inspires us, that give us that energy to go on. When you are removing all that, the body gets more and more depleted. So I have an experience with some of the jobs in which I was forcing myself to do them because they were paying me. And it was my responsibility in my work ethics to do what I was paid to do. But I didn't have that energy back, so it was harder and harder and harder every day. And I remember going to a Tony Robbins event in which we were 4 days, and there was a lot of intensity. And I had told you this story before, but for the people that never heard it before, and I noticed that I have a limited energy, that I have more energy than I never had before. And I asked myself, if I could have this energy in any work that I do, as you know, Andre and Tatiana were saying, you will be much more productive. You will do some work that has more quality because you are not getting tired. So I'm getting Laura. Oh, there is sound there. Laura?
Hi.
Woo!
Hi.
Hello, Laura.
Finally, Laura.
Welcome.
Finally.
Welcome. Finally.
Thank you. Buenos dias. I'm also in the Netherlands,
Right.
not on campus, at family, but I'm here.
Wonderful.
And I can talk. Thank you for waiting.
No problem, no problem. I was giving some touches there because this is broadcasting to the internet, so maybe there are people out there that are listening.
Oh yeah, of course.
And so I wanted to ask you also the same question.
Yes.
The same question, that why is for you important to have a most passionate work?
Well, we spent a lot of time at work. I would say most of the time of our life is there, and as soon as we get back home, we constantly think on our work, we want it or not. So if we are not, or for me in any case, if I'm not okay of enjoying what I'm doing, then it's difficult. It would be yeah, how to say, frustrating. And I would also give that frustration to, well, I don't have kids yet, but if I would have kids, I will give the frustration to the kids or to my partner or my family, and then will not be happy.
I want to put Sergio there because this is extraordinary. Sergio is in Tanzania.
Yeah, with Helen. Helen, how are you?
And I will see Helen. So I seriously, this was extraordinary. So I had to put it. Helen, please forgive me. Forgive me. But you are dressing so beautiful. You
Yeah.
have such a gorgeous dress that I just had to put you on camera. Laura, sorry to interrupt you,
Wow.
Laura.
No.
But I saw Helen and she called my attention. Hello,
Yes.
Helen. How are you? Good? Now
Oh,
we cannot hear you.
no.
Now we cannot hear you,
Why?
Sergio. We lost your sound. We can see you, but we cannot hear you. Yeah?
They can hear us.
So you may have to reboot.
Oh my God.
Okay? But Laura, so what you're saying is that what happened to thousands of millions of people around the world. You have touched on different issues I think are very important, and I have experienced that for many years. First of all, when we're doing work that somehow is giving us that frustration, then we get home and we can't forget about it.
Yeah.
We can't forget about it. I remember being upset with my boss at the time and coming back home and not being able to wind up and I wind down. And I remember having a baby. My daughter at the time was like a year old, and I just wanted to be with my daughter and wanted to be happy. And I just couldn't stop thinking, oh, he's not being fair, this and this. I didn't realize that what was happening was a mirror of what I was doing. I wasn't really being fair to myself. I wasn't really being fair to myself because I was not bringing out all my potential and giving myself the opportunity to live what I was passionate about. So what appeared in my experience is people that were not being fair to me, because life is like a mirror.
Yeah.
Right? So this is happening to thousands of people around the world, again, or millions. For once, they are having a very bad experience, but what they don't realize is that they are giving themselves a bad experience because they are not taking the time to find what is the fire that is burning inside their spirit. Yeah, they are taking work out of fear. Out of fear. Okay, I understand you had to pay the bills. You had to take some work right away, right now. But why stay there for 20 years? Yeah, if you stay for 1 year, then it's because you are doing your responsibility with your finances. For example, you want to pay your mortgage or you want to support your family. Right, okay, I admit that you're doing that for a year. But if you're not doing the work to find what is really meaningful to you and you stay in that job that you hate, complaining every day for 20 years, then there is nobody to blame. There is no one but you to blame. Right? So at some point we have to leave the fear outside. That doesn't mean, stop everything that you're doing, send your boss to, where, and leave because you have economic responsibilities. I understand that, but at least start the process to figure out what you love, right?
Yes, I think starting the process is the most difficult part, because it's a part where to see, what to look at, how to say to yourself, okay, maybe this is what I should change and this is what I'm doing wrong.
Right.
Because it's much easier to just see that in others and not in ourselves. but
That's right. That's
yeah.
right. That's why I wanted to introduce you to this tool today, the passion test, which it helped me in my way to do what I love. It's a very simple tool, but it's really the #1 tool that people are using all around the world to find their passions. So we're going to do a practical exercise now. Are you ready for that?
Yes.
Yes, Sergio? I know I can't hear you, but
Oh,
yeah,
we can
I hear you.
Yes,
Good.
can you hear me?
Yes,
Oh,
we can hear you
good.
now. Fantastic. Okay, so I'm going to
Sergio, why don't you wear a national dress?
why don't you wear the national dress? We want to hear
Like
Helen.
Helen, you should
Hello,
also change
Helen.
your clothes. You're wearing the same hoodie. You're boring.
Hello,
Find the
Helen.
passion, Sergio.
You can say something to us,
Tanzania,
Helen.
come on.
How are you? How are you, Helen?
I'm fine.
Okay,
Fine.
good. Love your dress and the colors. Are very happy colors. So I'm going to ask you something. To grab a pen or paper, all of you,
Okay,
all
wait.
of you, Helen as well. Andre, Tatiana, grab a pen or paper. We're going to do a practical exercise, okay? I'm not going to be able to do now the whole thing, but at least just to get you started in this process, okay? And
Okay.
I am going to ask you, I see that Laura has gone for some paper. Yes? Okay, great, fantastic. So I am going to ask you that you today, with me, start the process, start the intention that maybe not tomorrow, maybe not next week, but very soon, that you are going to be doing for work what you love and what is meaningful for you. So I want to hear from each of you. Is that a commitment? Yes or yes? Come on, Sergio. Is that a commitment? Yes,
Yeah.
Helen? Laura?
Yes, yes.
Yes, Andre, Tatiana?
Yes,
Yes.
I can.
Okay, good. All right. So that is intention. Intention is a decision that you make. Okay? And there is only a downside that when you decide that you are going to have in your life love the work that you love and that you're passionate about, you are removing another possibility. Deciding means, putting apart other possibilities. So when you decide that, you're putting apart to, do work that you don't love for years and years, just because it pays more, just because it pleases your parents and partner or whatever. Okay? So you understand that when you make a decision, you are eliminating others. Right? So that's the first step, intention. The second step is attention. Attention means taking action. Because, and this is almost for a whole other video, but the results that we get in life, they don't come from the action itself. It comes from the attention that we put, because whatever we put our attention expands, right? And I mean, some of you are from the science background, so you know the Heisenberg uncertainty principle.
Yes.
You know?
No.
Who knows the Heisenberg uncertainty principle?
I think we discuss it.
Right?
It's in psychology.
So, in psychology, it means basically, in psychology.
Laura.
I'm an expert now.
It means that basically at a subatomic level, the way we observe reality, it changes reality. So what I say at a macro level, whatever we put our attention expands, and many mentors taught me that. So if we're putting our attention by taking action, the results are going to be bigger and bigger and bigger, right? But if we get obsessed that one particular action has not created results immediately, then we have started putting our attention in what we don't have. yeah? And therefore that expands. So now we are going to take action, and the action we are going to take is I'm going to ask you to write down 10 things that for each of you individually, and I know Tatiana and Andrea are you are very connected, but this is an exercise for each of you separately. I know that you're one, but just for a minute, separate and do this exercise individually. Sorry, I'm just taking the piece a little bit of you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't mean it. I don't mean it because I love you guys. So just each of you write down what 10 elements will be present in your life when you are doing your ideal work. And those elements could be both physical and mental, it could be emotional, it could be spiritual, it could be I will be, something so physical as I will be working in a place that I can see the ocean, or in which I will be all the time in the move, traveling around the world. I will be working with a wonderful team of people, or I will be working, writing in solitude, very inspired. I will be giving presentations. I will be helping people in underdeveloped countries. I will be making an impact to hundreds. I will be making an impact to millions. I will be in the health sector, helping people to be healthier. What it is that is more, for me, just to give you some of my work passions, is that, for example, for me, is that I had time left to do personal things with the people that I love. And that's part of my ideal work. It's part of that. Another work passion of mine is that I'm having a lot of fun with both my collaborators and my clients. So I'm going to ask you to write 10 things that will be present in your life when that work is ideal. Okay? I give you 3 minutes. Just go.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is that sound in the background?
I don't know.
It's Ryan. It's my boyfriend. He's making coffee.
He's going to really dissolve the sugar. Right?
I thought it's a musical.
It sounded like some kind of African.
No, we woke up a little while ago, and then he's making coffee, and we have the little dog. So this is Ryan. Where are you?
Hi.
Hello, Ryan.
Hi, how are you doing?
And the dog is Diva.
Diva, so sweet.
Diva or Diva?
Diva. Diva. Okay, but I'm gonna get back to work.
Yeah. Get back to work. Get back to work. Yeah, it's very interesting. All the sounds.
Yeah.
Oh, Girish is with us also, looks like.
Who's with you?
Girish.
Girish?
Girish is watching us.
Ah, Girish is watching. Can he connect?
Hello, Girish.
Hello, Girish. Can you not connect?
I think there are more people. I also saw Sarita and Raghav and I think Joanna, but they're as viewers, like how I was before. So they're
Right.
not in the forum of interaction.
Right, right. It will be wonderful if they will connect as
Tell the
well.
secret, Laura. Tell them the
No,
secret.
I mean maybe they don't want to know the secret.
Maybe they don't want to be on video. Okay, so not
Yeah.
everybody wants to be on video. So
Yeah.
guys, for everybody who is watching, yes, write down those 10 things that
Actually, it's a great experience. It's like a talk show, you know.
what's that?
It's like a talk show.
This is like
I've
a talk show.
participated in live talk show before.
Oh my God. So I'm having a lot of fun. Then this is one of my intentions for today was a lot of fun and also produce a great experience for all of you. And I think that we're having that. So for all of you that are watching, write down those 10 things more important to you in your ideal work. Because there is no excuses. We are not going to spend 10 years doing something that we don't love. We have to start the process of finding out what we love and how to create it now.
I'm having difficulties for the last three things, but I think if I think more about it these days, I will figure it out. Because I'm afraid to just put something and then maybe find
Okay, maybe I didn't say something very important, is go from your heart. Grow from your heart. Don't let your mind tell you, yes, but that you cannot actually have it. Because our mind will be like, oh, come on, you are just, in Spanish we say, tienes demasiados pájaros en la cabeza, right? You have too many birds in your head.
Yeah.
So don't, please, Laura, don't go overboard.
Okay.
Don't listen to those voices. Just go with the flow. Whatever in an ideal situation with the constraints of money, geography, family, you will have. As far as you can get today, you know, in a year time, you could get a little bit farther, perhaps. But as far as you can see now.
Okay.
I should have said that from the beginning. With your heart. Yeah, Sergio and Ellen are doing good? Very concentrated. Okay, go for it. Okay, we are going to go over the limit of the time, so we are going to go to 10:15. I hope it's okay for everybody.
Yes.
Yeah, because we started late. So, all right, one more minute. Go, 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 go. All right. Now, everybody's done? Just like with the exams, just leave it where you are. You have it quite fresh. Now, I wanted to ask a volunteer. I want to ask a volunteer, and I'm going to work with you for a little while. Andre, you had this face, like.
Like a volunteer.
You like to volunteer? Yeah, Sergio?
I mean,
Andre.
Sergio wants to volunteer?
I would prefer to give my place to somebody, actually. So
Yeah.
I can be a volunteer, but I mean, I think maybe some people need.
Yeah. Helen. Okay. Woo. Yes.
Woohoo!
Let's do it. Helen, I didn't meet you. I didn't meet you in the Nienrode. Are you also studying in the Netherlands? Yes, but I didn't. I think I didn't see you that day. You were in my presentation.
You were there? Yeah.
Yeah, but you were
Was
not.
there? Yeah. Yeah.
You were not wearing anything in the head. That's why I'm a little bit. I'm a little bit confused. Yes, probably your look was different. Okay, and you were not wearing the African dress. That's why I'm confused. Okay, Helen, so we're going to do this thing. I'm going to give you an introduction to this passion test, which is the way to find your 5 top passions for your work, and start the process of creating your most passionate work. Do you all want that?
Yes.
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 You want to know how it works?
Yes.
I want to hear yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Right. So we are not going to be able to do the whole work, the whole activity, but I'm going to get started with this, and so you know how it works. Okay? So, Helen, I need you to tell me. Oh, we don't have your. Oh my God, your connectivity. Sergio,
Oh.
we lost you.
Yeah, he said that the connection in Tanzania was very unstable.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I think that we may have to start with someone else.
Okay, I don't mind starting.
Yeah? Okay, Laura, we are going to start. Ah, no, they're back?
They're back?
No, they're not. They're not. Okay, Helen, we will do this with you some other day, okay? Today, just for the interest of the live television of the internet. We are going to start with Laura. Laura, in order to do this passion test with you,
Yes.
I need you to tell me, and you know that this is being, going to be public on my web. So I need you to tell me the 10 things that are more important to you for your ideal work. I'm going to be
Yes.
writing them down, okay?
Okay. Well, it's the first time I'm doing it, so they might change, but I did them like for at the moment
Yes.
that we're finishing the MBA and starting to look for a job.
Yes.
And I think the number one most important thing for me is to wake up every day excited to actually go to work and enjoy the work that I will be doing.
Yes.
Because I have experienced in our previous jobs that I did not want to wake up to go. So that is one thing that I really want. The next one is to communicate a lot with others. I like to communicate. I like to talk. And teamwork. I really enjoy teamwork, and I think during this MBA as well, we grew a lot in that sense.
Yes.
The other one is to work with ambitious people.
Yes.
That are not afraid to take risks and that can vision, but also that can take action.
Yes. One thing that perhaps I didn't explain very well is that each passion has to be about one thing and one thing only. Don't mingle so many things. Each passion has to be like a theme.
Okay. Then I'm doing it. Yeah, okay.
So to work with ambitious people is one.
Yeah.
And I think that then later on when we do something that we call the markers, is how do you know that you're actually working with ambitious people? What's the tangible evidence? That will be that they take action.
Perfect.
The headline is that you work with ambitious people.
Okay, perfect. So the first one would be to be excited to go to work every day.
Yes.
The second one would be to communicate a lot with others.
I have it.
The third one would be to work in teams.
In teams, I have it. Yes.
And the fourth one would be to work with ambitious people.
I have it. Yes.
The fifth one would be to be socially involved in helping others.
Great.
The sixth one would be to travel. The seventh one would be to have the time and the resources to spend with my family and loved ones. The eighth one would be to have, to be financially independent, but I think right away when starting to work next month would not be feasible that soon, but at least to have a competitive salary and benefits.
Mm-hmm.
The ninth one would be to learn every day. And I put learn/challenge myself every day.
Yes.
And the 10th one would be to have a flexible schedule in regards to the hours of work and the office.
Yes. Okay, great.
We have 50% overlap.
Oh my God!
Awesome. I wanted to ask you, in terms of travel, would you like to travel for work, or would you like to work whether you travel or not, and then travel with your family or loved ones?
Yeah, I was thinking about it because actually I want both.
Okay.
Because I'm a person that don't like to be at the same place every time.
Right.
So I would like to work in different offices around the world, and that's why I'm trying to look for a job in an international company where I can have more ways to do that, more opportunities to do that. But also I enjoy traveling with my family. So I think I want both, but that's why I only put the word traveling.
Okay, fantastic. Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to tell one thing to Sergio and Helen. Sergio, Helen.
Now we are back.
Hello. Hi. Can you say something?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah,
Now
there.
we are.
All right. I got started with Laura because your connection went down, but I think that we may have time for working with Helen a bit after I get one passion from Laura. Okay. So I'm going to continue with Laura, and we'll get back to you. Okay. Don't look so sad. That smile is what I like to see. Okay, I go back to Laura, and we'll get back to you. So, okay. Laura, what I'm going to do is I'm going to help you to come up with at least one passion, your number one passion. Okay?
Okay.
So I'm going to be asking you some questions. You don't worry about taking notes because I have your passions here, so I will be taking the notes.
Perfect.
All right? So I'm going to start from the top. And I'm going to ask you to just choose from your heart. Forget about, what your mind is telling you that you can have it, you cannot have it, and just choose with your heart. Okay? Like a child would choose when the question is, you prefer chocolate ice cream or vanilla ice cream? They don't even think about it. They go, chocolate or vanilla. So that's how you have to choose. Okay? With your heart. And if you can't figure out what to choose, let me know, because I have even 3 different ways to ask you.
Okay.
To get you deeper and deeper into your heart if you can't connect right away. Because our education has been so rational that many of us have difficulties to connect with our heart. Okay? The passion test will move you from your head to your heart. So I'm going. So between waking up every day excited to go to work and communicating along with others, what matters most?
Waking up every day excited.
All right. Between waking up every day excited and having teamwork, what matters most?
Waking up every day excited.
Okay. Between waking up every day excited to go to work and working with ambitious people, what matters most to you?
That's a challenging one.
Okay, but let me ask you in a different way. If you could wake up every day excited to go to work, but never work with ambitious people, or you could work with ambitious people, but never wake up every day excited to go to work, what's more important?
Working with ambitious people.
Okay, all right. Now, if you could, now you see what we're doing. All of you, you see what we're doing. Now I'm starting from there. Yeah? Laura, the sounds in your kitchen, please help people to stop moving.
Okay, I think I'm gonna go up. Okay.
No. Stay where you are. Stay where you are. Let's not move.
Okay.
Okay. Now, so just tell them just a little bit slower. Oh.
Wait a minute. Huh? See. Yeah, I think it will just take me 1 second to go up.
Really?
Yeah. And that would be easier.
I think it's good when Ryan does it. It gives us home atmosphere.
No, now it's not Ryan. It's my brother-in-law. So that's why I'm going to go up.
There's too many people in this family.
Yeah, because we are spending time here.
No, we get to see your wonderful artwork. Seriously, this is live TV at its best.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, now I'm in the room, hopefully not hearing anything. I'm gonna
Okay.
close the window.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine, Laura.
Yeah.
All right, fantastic. Thank you so much.
Now we can continue.
Thank you so much, Laura.
Welcome.
So I'm going to ask you, between working with ambitious people and being socially involved in helping others,
Working with ambitious people and helping others?
between, ooh, we have a sound problem. Between working with ambitious people and being socially involved in helping others, what matters most?
Being socially involved.
Okay. Between being socially involved and travel with your work, what's more important?
Being socially involved.
Okay. Between being socially involved and having the time and resources to spend with family and loved ones, what's more important?
Having the time to spend with loved ones.
Okay. Between having the time and resources to spend with family and loved ones and having competitive salary and benefits, what matters most?
Having time to spend with my loved ones.
Okay. Between having the time to spend with family and loved ones and learning and challenge yourself every day, what matters most?
Learning and challenging myself every day.
Okay. Between learning and challenging yourself every day and having a flexible schedule, what matters most?
Learning every day.
Okay. That's your passion number one. Hey, everybody clapping!
I cannot believe I'm doing this.
Learning, challenging every day.
Yeah, this is beautiful. This is wonderful, because you know what? Now, when you take some work, if there is not an opportunity to learn and challenge yourself every day, you know that's not for you. Yeah? Because sometimes we tend to choose activities, okay, for other reasons, and we think those are the most important ones. Because, oh, this is close to home. Oh, this is paying me more. Oh, my mother loves it. Oh, my boyfriend loves it. Oh, you know, this got a lot of prestige, right? But as it turns out, in this particular work, it's like a routine, it's tedious. There is no variety. You are not learning every day. You are not challenging yourself every day. That is not going to be for you.
Yeah.
It could be a temporary solution, but you know that eventually you will have to move to learning every day. Otherwise, your soul is going to be eventually dying.
Yeah.
Like a plant that has not been watered, and you have less and less and less energy, and then you have to use all your willpower. And the willpower is, again, like we said, those bank accounts in which you were taking, but nothing gets put back, right? But when you are working on that in which you learn and challenge yourself every day, at the end of the day, you are going to have more energy than when you started.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah? So this is going to be the process, and what we do with the passion test is that we take the 5 top passions, because the neuroscience tell us that the brain works better when it focuses on 5 things at a time. Yeah? But that doesn't mean that you're not going to have the other 5. It's got a way in which the other 5 are going to integrate in the first 5. It means that for those top 5, that is where you're going to put your attention. Yeah? Attention and no tension in creating what you want to create. Did you like this, Laura?
Yes.
Was it helpful?
It was, yes, because I wasn't even thinking that I would be writing it down. So I joined this session just with an open mind and say, okay, let's go for it. And actually it does make sense, because I'm thinking to myself, what is the most energy that I spent on a daily basis doing?
Yeah.
And it's actually forcing myself to, okay, yeah, maybe tomorrow we will do this, or maybe tomorrow I will challenge myself. And then if I challenge myself every day and learn something every day, every other thing will also come in place. So
That's
it
right.
does make sense for me. Yes.
That's right. So don't leave it to tomorrow.
No.
Spend just a little time every day, even if it's when you go for a walk, yeah, and you put an audio and you are learning something. Something that you downloaded from the internet, that is something that a topic that you love, you are learning something. You know, even if you are around the house preparing a coffee, then you are learning something. You know, just learn every day in your personal life, and that will be incorporated also in your professional life, you know, because that's where you're putting your attention. Okay. So that sounds like you have a lot in common with me. Since I started my own company, I don't think that I have spent even one single day without learning something new. It just comes natural. I had to be doing something. If I didn't have time, then I had to read. And my husband is like, please just go to bed. And I said, I had to read for 10 minutes. Otherwise, I can't go to bed. It's crazy. All right. So thank you so much for doing this live. And then I'm going to go to Helen.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Laura. Helen, thank you for being so patient.
No problem.
And they're from Tanzania. I'm going to ask you, what are the 10 elements of your ideal work? Will you tell me?
Well, for me, my ideal work is to do with agri food security issues. So more or less, I can advocate for food security.
Okay, so I am. Yes.
And the target group is female farmers. I'm very passionate about training female farmers to be more technologically advanced in the farming. And my ideal office location would be on a mountaintop overlooking the sea.
Oh, beautiful.
Ocean. And
hold on just a minute, because I'm taking notes and I'm having some difficulties. So the first one, when your work is ideal, we are going to complete this sentence, right? When your work is ideal, you're being an advocate for food security issues.
Yeah.
That's the first one. The second one, where your work is ideal, you are helping female farmers to be more technologically advanced.
Yes.
Technologically advanced. This is so interesting. The third one, you are working, so I'm going to say in first person, I'm working on a mountain top overlooking the ocean.
Yes.
That is beautiful, and I think you are inspiring many people that are going to see this, because believe me, I love that, but I don't think that I even ever gave myself permission to dream that. That is beautiful.
Thank you.
To work on the top of a mountain overlooking the ocean. Yes. Now, what else? What's your fourth one?
Okay, for me, the work atmosphere I want to see is an atmosphere of laughter, professionalism, fun, creativity, mutual respect.
Okay, I'm taking all that, creativity and mutual respect. And
yes.
Okay, so I work on an atmosphere of laughter, fun, professionalism, creativity, and mutual respect. It seems like there are a lot of things mixed, but for the moment, my intuition tells me that we're just going to leave it like that, because it's a theme. It's the theme of atmosphere.
Yeah.
Atmosphere. Yeah. All right, so what's the next thing?
I'm working with loyal and committed people who understand the goal of the organization. At least for me, what is most important for me with working with colleagues is that you should be loyal and committed. Loyal and committed.
Okay, and you said also understanding the goal of the organization. So in this organization in which you work, people seem to be people. You know, the way you describe them is that they understand the goals.
Yes.
They understand what they want to create, and once they understand it, they are committed to it.
Yes.
Because I think that in many organizations, what happens is that people just get a job and they don't really understand what is the overall goal of what I'm doing here. I just go to work. My manager throws some tasks at me and I just do them. But I'm not personally involved, I'm not personally committed with that. So I think that what you're saying here is the opposite of that.
Yeah.
There is clarity and there is commitment.
Commitment, yeah.
So let me see how I can write that. I work in an organization, can I say with clear goals?
Yeah.
In an organization with clear goals that people understand and are committed to.
Yes.
Okay. Understand and are committed to. Okay, I can see that organization. Perhaps you create that organization.
Yeah, I'm creating.
Yeah, yes. Helen is saying yes, I'm doing it. All right, what else?
Well, I have a great family, a supportive husband and children who also love to travel and experience other cultures. Because I see the organization not being just located in one area, but spread across continent, especially on the African continent. So a lot of traveling will be involved.
Okay, so here we have two issues that have been blended. I think we may have to separate them. Let me propose this. One is I have a great family supporting husband and children. Yes.
Yes.
And the second one is that I work in an organization that is spread out over different African countries, or just over different countries in general. And I travel around it.
Yes.
Yes,
I need to travel.
So
there will be a lot of traveling.
So when my work is ideal, I travel around the different locations of the organization. Yeah, okay. Yes. I travel around the different locations of the organization. Let me ask you something. As we are talking here about ideal work, yeah, when you say I have a great family, supporting husband and children, this within a context of work, could it be that this great family of you support your work?
Yes, they support my work. They also travel with me when I'm leaving, maybe going to spend time in Ethiopia, maybe 6 months in Ethiopia to see the organization. They come with me, they travel with me.
Okay, so because having a great family, supporting husband and children, that would be more like a life passion, not so much a work passion. So in the context of a work passion is that my family supports me in my work and travel with me.
Yes.
Is that a good one? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So my family, and then we can put in bracket husband and children, support my work and travel with me. But I'm noticing something there. I'm just kind of reading something between the lines that perhaps is not expressed here. Would you like your family to support your work, or actually almost getting involved with it, loving it as well?
Yes, that is my. Yeah, that's my. But right now I don't know if they are willing to go to that extent. Maybe I can get them to travel with me, but to be involved in their work, I don't know yet. But
do you see
I just place this on this bar. Yeah.
Yeah, but do you see how our mind work?
Yeah.
We wish something, we love something, but this little voice of us is saying, Yes, but I don't think I can get it. So I'm just going to settle for them
Yeah,
supporting it, because them
yeah,
loving it would probably be too much to ask.
yeah. Mine is too much to ask.
Right? Right. But we are
That's how I
doing,
feel.
that's how you feel, but we are doing the passion test. We're asking. We're asking for what we love with no limits. If you don't ask for what
Okay.
you want to create, you will never create it. So
Mhm.
if what you really want is that your family actually gets integrated with your work, they love, they become as passionate as you are for these issues of food security in Africa, etc., then you have to ask for it. Sorry.
Okay. Okay.
You know what I
Okay, then
mean?
I'm asking for it.
Yeah, Helen. So let's write this again. My family loves my work.
I love my work.
They love
Passionate
my
about
work.
it. Yes, and
And travel. Huh?
they are passionate about it and are involved in the work.
Yes, my family are passionate about my work, and are
Yeah,
involved on it,
yeah,
traveling with me.
yes.
You're really inspiring me, because I feel myself a little bit in that category, that I also like to do, I like that for my family, and I never ask for it because it's too much to ask. So much
Yeah.
that sometimes I feel that, okay, I'm asking enough just for them to put up with me and with
Mhm.
my crazy ideas. To actually ask them to love what I do, that will be too much. But then,
Yeah.
intention, attention, no tension. We are putting the attention on what we don't have or what we can achieve, and that grows. So we had to take little steps towards getting our family to love what we do, and to getting them to involve them in what we do. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's your passion six. You don't want to see my notes because I have scratched so many times. So finally, I have a version that my family,
Mhm.
husband, and children are passionate about my work and are involved in traveling with me. Number seven, I travel around the different locations of the organizations. Number eight, what is number eight? You have a number eight? Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
No, if you don't have a number eight, I'm going to suggest something.
Yeah.
You don't
She
have a
has
number
over
eight?
30,
No,
What?
like
she has 13 points.
Ah,
no, it's bullets.
bullets.
I think some of them were repeated, I guess. To yeah, I had this that to use my organization as an agriculture advocate to end wars in Africa. I mean, I don't know. That's mine. That I'll use through agriculture. There should be an end to wars because in
Right.
Africa I've seen, yeah, that's how I see that the organization using agriculture will bring unity and peace amongst people, and then
That's
because
beautiful.
I feel like all these wars are because of hunger, I guess. So
What did you just
if we
say?
can,
What did you just say?
I that I feel and I think most wars happen because of hunger.
Right,
Hunger. Yes,
right,
so if
right.
encourage and bring, yeah, then there will be an attention shift from grabbing or because of resources, scarce food resources, then we can all
Yes.
contribute to producing food and somehow end wars.
So
That's how I feel.
this is beautiful. It's just giving me shivers all over my body. I swear to you. You know, this is beautiful. This is an issue that hurt on the heart of mankind. You know, to see people in Africa and all over the world. But let's talk right now about Africa. Because
Yeah.
we see the issues of food, we see the issues of hunger and children, diseases, wars, and many people that live in not in Africa, they think so, but what we can do about it, and somehow we just don't even put our attention there. But you are putting the attention on creating something, and that you are going to create something that is going to alleviate this issue to one extent or another. So I really admire you for that, and I think that your passion here is really to end suffering due to wars and hunger. Could we say that what you want to do, what you want to create, is to end suffering? Oh yeah, the image has been frozen. Yes. Yes, Helen?
Yes.
So I'm going to put here the passion, like, to when my work is ideal, I'm ending suffering.
Yes.
In Africa that comes between wars, that comes because wars and hunger.
Yeah.
And hunger. Yeah, and this is beautiful because, you know, some people go to work. Okay, why do you want to work? Because I had to create 3 spreadsheets, right? And you're going to work because you want to end suffering. You know, so it's just really, really huge. And I encourage you to never lose that dream and to really keep putting your attention, because this really work. If you take massive action in favor of this, if you have the clarity of what you want to create and you take the action and then you let go. Yeah, so it's 3 steps: intention, attention, no tension. But you have to take action. Yeah, it cannot stay at the level of maybe someday. No, take the action. So now, number 9. Number 9. What?
Okay, my number 9 was to impact lives of female farmers. But I think it's part of the first.
We already have that. We already have that. Let me ask you something that it has come through, but I'm not sure that you have written down. Do you have a passion for being an entrepreneur and creating an organization yourself, or you want to join an organization?
No, creating an organization myself.
Do you see? Do you see the energy coming through from Ellen? It's like, no, me. It's like, no. I'm not going to join another. I'm going to create it. So when my work is idea, I am creating an organization as an entrepreneur, right? So I am creating an organization, and not everybody wants to do this. Some people will just want to join something that has already been created and make it better, right? So some people will say, well, I rather join something that is already there and trying to make it better, trying to expand it. But if your passion is to create it from scratch and being an entrepreneur, so that's your passion. Okay? Yeah. So now we have 9. What about 10?
Number 10, to win a Nobel Prize award.
Yes.
Yes.
And a Nobel Prize award. And you know what we say in the passion test is that behind the passions we have something that called the markers. The markers are the tangible evidence that you are living your passion, that this passion is being manifested. So this, what you're just saying, sounds to me more like a marker. So I wanted to ask you, what is the passion behind receiving the Nobel Prize? What is really behind that? What will you achieve when you win the Nobel Prize?
It's the legacy. The legacy that will be left behind for people to see and also strive to do the same thing. Or even improve on what I because this award gives you a huge platform. People become aware of what you did. You bring the attention and focus on your job. And with that, people will take up this course of food security and emulate or replicate it elsewhere in the world. Because I know I can't do everything.
Right.
I want security, but I can't do everything. But this award will give me that exposure. Not really me, but bring the attention to the problem.
To the problem and to the cause. Fantastic,
Yes.
fantastic. So we say we have identified another passion behind this. That is to create a platform around the world that bring attention to the issue of food security and inspire people to take action.
Yes.
When you have that, one marker that will come from that will be to win the Nobel Prize.
Yes.
Yeah, because that will be that there are a lot of people working on that platform, and the Nobel Prize will be just the top of the iceberg.
Yes.
But behind that, there are a lot of people inspired with the cause, working with it, and you are creating the platform.
Yeah.
You can be the catalyst, and then a lot of people join in the platform. I feel in a way the same, because what I want to do is to create a platform for passion being at the center of human performance in every organization. And again, I cannot do it by myself. So as each of you work with all this passion, you also elevate this topic. So your passion, let me rewrite it and see if it resonates with you, is to create, and the time, I'm sorry for everybody who is watching because we are not keeping any time. We are just going to finish with Ellen, and we finish when we finish. That's a little bit the Spanish way. So I'm sorry for the people that want to attend to 11. This is going to finish when we finish. So, right, Sergio? Esta es un poco la manera un poco latina, ¿no?
Así es, sí.
Así es, no,
Esto no se acaba hasta que se termina.
No se acaba hasta que no se termina. So we finish when we finish. So, so now, to create your passion when you're doing your idea work is to create a platform that bring attention to the issue of food security, and inspire people around the world to take action. Inspire people around the world to take action. Right? Does that work for you? Yeah? Okay, so now we have 10 passions. Do you feel there is anything that is not here?
I think I've said it all.
All right. Okay, so I'm going to have one go to come up with your passions, to come up with a one passion at least. All right? So I'm going to start asking you these questions, and please answer from your heart. Don't let your mind to tell you, oh, this is not possible. And if you're not sure, I have up to 3 ways to ask you. Okay? Everybody, Laura, Andre, Tatiana, everybody's okay? Yeah, everybody's all right? Engaged? Okay. So here, I think that when we are doing this exercise of coming up with just the 10 passions of Helen, there are a lot of learnings along the way for all of us, right? So now, Helen, between being an advocate for food security issues or helping female farmers to be more technologically advanced, what matters most to you?
Female farmers.
Female farmers, okay. Actually, I'm going to ask you another way because I don't think that I'm using the right questions. Just a little subtle difference. Between helping female farmers to be more technologically advanced and working on a mountaintop overlooking the ocean, what's more important to you?
Female farmers.
Female farmers. Between helping female farmers to be more technologically advanced and working in an atmosphere of laughter, fun, professionalism, creativity, and mutual respect, what matters most? I mean, what's more important to you?
It's the female farmers.
The female farmer. Between helping female farmers to be more technologically advanced and working with an organization with clear goals when people understand are committed to, what's more important to you? Let me ask you in another way.
Yeah, in another way.
I have another way of asking you, right? If you could work,
Okay.
if you could work helping female farmers to be more technologically advanced, but never work in an organization with clear goals that people understand and are committed to, right? That was the one. Or you could work in an organization with clear goals that people understand and are committed to, but you could never help female farmers to be more technologically advanced. What matters most?
Female farmers.
Female farmers. Sorry, there was a little bit of a freeze. Sorry, there was it was a little bit of a freeze. What matters most?
Female farmers.
The female farmers. Okay. So you see, what we're doing here is just connect you with your heart.
Marima?
Yes. Yes, I can hear you now. Right. So I continue.
For that, yeah.
Yeah. So between helping female farmers to be more technologically advanced and travel around the world in different locations of the organization, what's more important?
Female farmers.
Female farmers. Between helping female farmers to be more technologically advanced and ending suffering in Africa that comes because of wars and hungers, what's more important?
Ending war.
Yeah, you sure, right? Don't let your mind tell you that you should want that. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Ending war.
Ending wars and hunger, right? And number 9, between ending suffering in Africa that comes from because of wars and hunger, and creating an organization as an entrepreneur, what's more important?
Creating an organization as an entrepreneur.
Okay. Between creating an organization as an entrepreneur and creating a platform, yeah, you're not sure. You were not sure, right? I can see you moving your head. Let me ask you. Let me ask you in another way. If you could end suffering in Africa because of wars and hunger, but never create an organization as an entrepreneur, or create an organization as an entrepreneur, but never end suffering in Africa that comes because wars and hungers, what matters most?
It's the war, ending war and hunger.
And hunger. Okay. The last question, between ending suffering in Africa that comes because of wars and hungers and creating a platform that bring attention to the issue of food security and inspire people around the world to take action, what's more important?
Can it be another way? Yeah.
Yes, if you could end suffering due to wars and hunger, but you could never create a platform that inspire people, to thousands of people, to take action. Or you could create a platform but never end suffering due to wars and hunger, what matters most?
Creating the platform.
Creating the platform, right. Okay, but that's your number 1 passion. Woohoo! Yeah. You see that when you have that clarity, has that been helpful?
Yes, it has. It has, because the way you ask it, it's the answers comes from the heart. Like the answers just jolts from the heart and not the mind. Because with the mind, it comes with limitations. When I think about it in my mind, then the limitations start. Okay, you can't do this. This can only go. But the heart tells you yes, yes, yes. But in my mind, I'm like, okay, this is very big. This is too huge. Is it? Yeah. But yeah,
The heart says yes. That is a beautiful. I like to be able to see that platform. If I can participate in any way, I will love to do that, you know, to just go and do the passion test to all your followers. So everybody can create. So thank you so much for being so open. And before we leave, I would like to ask a little bit to Andre and Tatiana. You know, I don't have time to do your passion test for you today, but I know you're very passionate about one topic. And I would like, if you want, that you share with us, uh, because I think you have quite a lot of clarity at the moment. Still, the passion test could help you on the specifics, but I know you're very passionate about one topic, and perhaps you want to share a little bit with all of us and with the people watching. What's the topic that you're so passionate about?
Andrei, will it?
Yeah.
Niet. No, da.
Yeah, well, actually didn't. Well,
Yes.
people know, all the people present here, they know that we are passionate about healthy lifestyles.
Healthy lifestyle.
Yes, and
Yes, go.
and we want to share this, of course, with other people, especially with those who really want to know something more and to be, you know, for those who want to learn something from each other, because we are always eager to learn from peers and from people who achieved more than we, and there are always people who do something better than we. So we like to learn, and for those who want to learn from us, we're always open. Yes.
Right. When I met you in the Netherlands in March, and you invited me after this chat that I did in the Nienrode Business School in the Netherlands. You invited me with other people to have dinner in your house. One thing is that I absolutely love the food. Sorry, I like to eat as well, but I like the food. It was very light, mostly plant-based. Beautiful vegetables, and also some boiled rice and hummus and avocado and walnuts and broccoli, things that, you know, and after that I felt really, really light. And another thing that I like about you is that you have like a great energy. You have like a great energy, very loving, very kind energy. And so I left that meeting and I was like, I want what they're having. I don't know what it is, but I want it. And then, you know, by talking with you, I learned that you're very passionate about following a healthy lifestyle that is not very difficult to implement. And I wanted to ask you, how did you come to that conclusion? Because you seem to be now very clear that this is the way that you want to live for many years to come. And how did you achieve that clarity? When was the moment, kind of the aha moment, in which you said, okay, this is what I want to do with my life, this is the way I want to live, and this is it. There is no turning back.
Yeah, I would say that probably we just felt that in some time, because we started it as experiment, we just felt the results, and we felt that, yeah, we are doing right way. So we want to continue with that. So we started it as like, okay, let's try it for 1 month, let's try it for 2 months, and then discuss whether we continue with that or not. And we just didn't want it to turn back. That's it.
Right. So you took action. You took action, but before that action, was that a moment in which you said, I just want to be different, I want to feel good about myself, was that something that inspired you to take the action?
No, I was learning from other people, actually. So, and also the situation was right. So we started jogging in Bulgaria when we were in our friend's place. It was excellent beach nearby. And Tatiana said, I want to come here in the morning to make some exercise. I said, really? I don't want to do that in the morning. So, but okay, I'll support you. So I supported her, and then next 2nd of August we will celebrate 3 years of that. Well, we don't want to make it our seminar now. So, and,
don't worry about it.
I thought I wanted to share about this session because with the things what we're doing is very important. I think it's good to do this exercise also to make your own values in place. And I found myself during this MBA, we did a lot of leadership things, and also putting our values into place. And once I really put them in as a list, I thought about them, I put them in the list, and I remember them very well, because before I told that I have some values, this and that, but I couldn't, put them into one structure kind of. So, when I did it, and I know this is health, education, family, responsibility, and humor. So these are 5 values which I really stick to, and I always check everything I do according do they really apply to these values. And if they do, it's actually very easy to live like this.
Right.
Everything you can check. Does it fit your values? Yes. Okay, then it's a good thing to do. Let's do it.
Go for it.
Go for it. So
exactly.
I recommend everybody to really think about the values, and if you have them in place, it's actually you have become really strong. It's strong when you have passed the interviews, you speak to partners, you speak to other people, and you can tell exactly who you actually want. There is
right.
You're coaching people. You know this when people ask who you are. Well, I'm an engineer. Who you are. Well, I have some hobbies. No matter who you are, man. And
right.
This is and I was thinking, who am I? Who am I really? So
right.
When I have this in place, I thought, okay, this is I am.
Right.
So this is a valuable exercise you made, I think. Thank you very much.
Right.
You
right.
wrote something for me also, and I will, makes me think, actually.
Okay, all right. So what I wanted to offer you, is that, and everybody who is listening, is that I actually do a virtual workshop, and we come up with our 5 work passions. We come up with our markers, yeah, and we see in detail this method of intention, attention, no tension, because you have seen the ones that you have done it, Laura and Helen, like even just writing those passions in that detail has already been clarifying, right? Is that true, Laura?
Yes.
It's useful. It's
yes.
useful, yes, just to come up with that level of detail. For example, for Helen to create a platform that bring attention to the issue of food security and get people around the world to take action, and for Laura to learn and challenge yourself every day. Just as Andre was saying, when you have that clarity, you go to an interview, and you go to to the activity, in the case of Helen, to create your company, and you know exactly what to do. You filter every decision through this. Yeah. And that's so much easier because we have information overload. We could take 1,000,000 decisions every day that opened up, that we have so many possibilities. But when we have this clarity, we go straight into creating the passionate life and work that we want to create. So first of all, I want to offer you that if you want to have a strategy session with me, to consider the possibility that I coach you in this process as an individual in a private way, is something that is available for whoever wants it. My email is Marima Dorado, like my name, at gmail.com. So if you want to have a strategy session because you could consider to take this as an individual in a private way, I am available for that. And the second way in which I can do this is in a group. For all of you that you have been in the group, please send me your interest. If you're interested in doing this in a workshop format, we can take the passions of all of you at the same time. Okay? Because I think that it is amazing to have these 5 passions. For me, it's I taken my passions and I started my business because of that. Then even within my business, there have been several times in which I lost my way Because again, there are so many possibilities. I started one thing, I went into another direction, I wasn't making enough money, and it's like, hold on just a minute, let me go back to my passions. Let me go back to my clarity. And I have found a way again, right? So it's important to have this tool really integrated. So that's all that I wanted to say. Thank you so much for your participation. I don't know if you could give me, each of you, just one sentence of what you got out of this workshop. I really appreciate it. I start with Sergio and Helen. Just one sentence. What did you get out of today? Sergio?
Yes. Well, first of all, for a long time ago, I have been thinking that I would like to have a coach. And okay, and I think all this conversation take me again to what I realized some time ago, that you really need to know what you want in life.
Yes.
I think this confirms this mentality, this idea that I have.
Yes.
In some way, life tends to open doors to those who know what they want.
Yes.
I think so.
Yes, yes. So thank you for sharing that. I will be glad to be in touch with you about that. And Helen, just one takeaway.
For me, is to be focused on your passion and dream. I mean, it doesn't hurt to dream. So just dream and do it. Start. You definitely meet limitations and challenges, but at least you know you have started. So just dream. Because when you said I should I shouldn't think about the limitation, maybe you're asking too much or not. Maybe you might be surprised the response you will get. So just dream.
Yes, yes. Ask and you will be given in that sense. But if you don't ask, if you don't getting started in the action is a way of asking the universe to provide to you what you want. So we take action in favor of what we really, really want. Thank you so much, Helen, for participating. Laura?
Yes, well, for me, it was, again, to feel this fire within me, to find what I really want to do, and to come with a direction, because I think I know the long-term plan, but maybe to build the path to get there, I was having difficulties because we have had so much information during the MBA, and not only information, but also confrontations with so many, things that we want to do, and maybe no, maybe I don't want that, maybe I want the other direction, and our leadership class is really built on that. And now it's the end, and I think this session really helped me to see, okay, to put all the 10 things that I want, and then identify which is the drive of all of them, which I really thank you for that. And I think I feel the fire within me again to continue and not to forget that.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your feedback. It has been really a pleasure to see you so on fire.
Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful. Andre and Tatiana, some takeaway.
Yeah, for me it was also a kind of very nice feeling inside of the heart area. So I really, when you were speaking with Laura and with Helen, especially with Helen, I saw her eyes, how they were shining, and it's something that opens internal feelings, passions. So I wrote some things, but when I heard the passions of other people, I think my also could change a little bit.
Right.
When you were speaking about the peace and safety in other countries, I thought, yeah, really, it's so much important. It's really makes different energy within you. So you start to think differently, not only about yourself, but also about other people. So apart from developing something just for myself, I felt that we developed kind of borders of our mind in total. So yeah,
Thank you.
This.
Thank you for that.
Session.
I think it's a very good idea. I felt that way as well, that other people broaden my horizons and inspire me.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. Andre, you have the last word.
Thank you.
Take away.
Well, I was thinking that we don't spend a lot of time, thinking about this really private things. And of course, we had some sessions during the studies, but it's not never enough. And it's thinking, okay, is it a good way to spend, let's say, 2 hours of Sunday doing this? Yeah, I think yes, because I think the next half of the next Sunday, I mean the left of
the rest of the Sunday,
the rest of the day, I will spend thinking about this, and this is really important because it forms a personality. I think it's very important, and also I wish I had more sessions of that kind within our group and with people. It was great actually, not only because of you, Marinma, but also because I heard Laura, I heard
yes,
and wish to hear Sergio more and other people, because that really makes you feel people the way they are. Because we, of course, play a bit when we are outside. We, try to behave in the socially approved way. So, but I think it's this may be the most important things we can do. So,
and I feel it like it is different level of connection. When you are speaking about your values, when you're speaking about your passion, you really connect to people in different way.
Yes, yes, absolutely.
Much deeper connection than it could be just studying together.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you for that. Thank you for allowing me to live my passion, because really my passion is to connect with people from all over the world. And we have here Russian. You both are Russians. Laura, I don't know where you are from originally.
Well, I was born in Colombia, but I was raised in Aruba, so my heart is divided in two.
Right, Colombian and from Aruba. And Helen and Sergio, where are you from?
From Ghana.
You're from Ghana?
Mexico.
You're from Mexico. So
and we have
Mexico.
Girish from India.
Judith, who is joining, is from India. Who else?
Sarita is also joining, and she's from Jamaica.
Sarita from Jamaica. So this is one of my passions, is that just to teach people online from all over the world. So I'm totally living my passion today, is to reach a broad background of people and to connect, as Tatiana said, connect at a very deep level, connect at the level of the heart. And recently the Dalai Lama had said that love and compassion are not luxuries. Without those, humanity will not survive. And I think that is a wise man, and we can take his words at, exactly as he said them. So this is what we are saying. What we're doing now is really important for each of us, and it's important for humanity. So I thank you so much for joining me and opening your hearts. This video will be my YouTube channel, and you do not know who you are inspiring today. You have no idea where this is going to reach. Maybe some kids somewhere in some part of the world that had lost hope on humanity watched this video and said, no, I can create the life that I want with what's important to me. And two, there are people around the world that has really beautiful objectives of helping and learning and growing. So thank you for that, and we will continue in contact to see if we can create an online workshop that will be private, that will be closed, and as closed circuit, probably using the Zoom technology, and in which we can do the 5 passions, all the markers, and to have the complete framework to create what we want to create. So thank you for that, and have a fantastic Sunday.
Yeah.
Thank you, Marianne. Thank you so much.
Bye. Thank you to everybody watching.
Yeah.
Thank you for taking your time.
Thank you. I love it. Thank you. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye, guys.
Bye bye.